there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
What it do, what it do, what it do, what it is, ho. What's up? Oh, wait, that's kind of hype for you. You're usually very cantankerous and like silent and shit. So, hey, how's it
Oh
hanging
no.
there,
Four
Skipper?
syllable words. We
How
starting
you
crazy.
doing? How are you feeling this evening? Welcome back to Hnic Darkmatch. Thank you for coming back and saying hi to us. It is I, the goddess of the odd, LJ the Great, but I'll introduce myself a little bit later after my cohort over here. You know, he got some shit to say. Cam, let him know who you is, where you be.
Look at that. You stuck with just me tonight for right now.
Man,
I think
I'm
the
hoping for
other
some
guy.
salvation a little bit later. There's no way I can stomach you all by
Okay.
myself. Not tonight.
Okay.
We
Okay.
got too much to talk
Listen,
about tonight.
you know it's amazing Spider King, aka Mr. AKA God's favorite co-host, Reverend that Spider Gang. The truth is the truth, the facts are the facts, and that's all I'm gonna give to you tonight. But, I have an alternative for you, lovely.
What alternative do you have for me?
I know Mike been giving you all the KFC, your mouth been super dry, just talking about it, I gotta take a sip of water. My goodness.
Overly salty
God goodness.
sometimes,
Goodness gracious. But listen, we have the alternative for that KFC. We got that Popeyes, we got that Spider Game chicken.
Ew, you out of
I'm just
pocket.
I'm just saying the customer service is amazing.
You out of pocket.
The food's a
Why
little
is
sus.
Spidey been over? It looks like he's
Listen,
been over.
what you mean? Don't do that. Don't do that.
I
Don't
have
do that.
to.
The
I
customer
got
service is
to. It looks a
A1
little
though.
sus. I'm just saying.
A little sus, not a lot sus. You see, you got a little bit. One of these, maybe get some a little bit extra on your
Are you?
in your
Wait, hold
box.
on. I'm sorry. Are you
You get a little extra in your little box right there.
in
You know
your
what I'm saying?
box, bro? Okay. I feel like there's a lewd comment in there somewhere because hello, porno. But
What?
that's the way we're gonna go. That's the way we're gonna go. Popeyes
Hey,
has the best fucking customer service ever because
you know what I'm
Spider Cam
saying?
said so. How does that correlate? I have questions.
All you get a 2-piece for $40, and then
Wow, that seems a little.
you
It
get the
seems a little
box.
steep.
You get the box. You got to throw one of these boys,
So
and then
it is an innuendo when you say box. I am furthermore disgusted. Okay, hello everyone. Exactly. You know what, Kurt? King Kurt Live, you always know what I'm thinking. I appreciate you running the sticks back there. You always
I'm here to
know.
give y'all some good chicken.
Oh God, he has a spot now. He'll be incorrigible. Oh my gosh. So anyhow, what's up, y'all? It's your favorite friendly neighborhood queer, LJ the Great, the goddess of the eye, coming at you live and out of colors of the goddamn rainbow. How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all being here. Before I get any further into today's show, we are talking about, of course, the most recent WWE releases that is fresh off the press. We are absolutely going to talk about that a little bit later.
Spider
Why
Gang
are you?
chicken.
Oh God.
Now, how did I know he was going to know what was going on and what man, you know what? Anyhow, we're going to talk about the releases. We're going to talk about what happened throughout the week. We are definitely going to tap on Ring of Honor and all that drama that
You
some
had
of
to
us
say it.
kind of saw coming from a mile away, but you know, we ain't gonna talk shit right now. So we got to pay bills first and foremost. The reason why we are here and able to talk about all these things with you is because of Head Nerds in Charge. So please go over to headnerdsincharge.com and take a look at our content over there. We have merch. We have hoodies, which is what I got on right now. It's been cold up here in Philly, and all I've been wanting to wear is our merch because it's soft and comfortable and good quality. And seeing as how we offer Afterpay, you can get 2-3 at a time. You should go do that. We still have our promo code. Don't steal my hoodie. Put that in there, and you get a little bit of a discount, a little bit of a gift from us to you. Go support. And while you're there, check out the articles and the uploaded episodes. We are now global. On Stage Plus, if I do remember correctly, it's the app. You can, it's the Apple app and the Google Play stores. You can go and download the app, and there are episodes of Head Nerds in Charge on there. We are reaching across the seas, bro. We got reach, bitch. But the reason why we're able to do that is because we have support. So you want to add yourself into that support, popping over to our Patreon, patreon.com/head nerds in charge, no spaces, none of that. Hello, Rashid. And go and support. Tiers start as low as $1. They go up to $5. At 10, you start getting video content, safe or not safe content. It's up to you. $20, we start giving you free shit. There are also business tiers if you want to partner with Head Nerds in Charge. Seeing as how all bills are paid, and while we was talking about all the bills getting paid, somebody slid in through the back like he's Slick Rick or something.
Hey, look, it is what it is.
Well, seeing as how it is what it is, why don't you let people know what it is and who you is?
All right. Listen, this is your WWE babyface champion. Everything. This is the face that run the place. This is the boy Mike Hennessy 215. You know what I mean? Just here to stomp on spiders and help odd people not be odd no more.
Now, why would you do that? Hell, why would you tell the ruler of the fucking oddities that you don't want us to be odd no more?
Because we gotta make it
How
make
does that
sense.
make me like you? I mean, I don't understand how this makes for a productive conversation between. Anyway, so are you going to introduce yourself, or should we keep it pushing?
I did. You know, it's Mike Hennessy 215. You know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you over there smacking you doing over there.
Listen, these nuts is good.
On camera, Mike. That's supposed to be private shit, bro.
Yes.
I'm so mad at that shit right now. Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Y'all nasty.
No, but
So
shout
anyhow,
now coming that $40 box.
Shout out to my co-host. Y'all the best.
We know. It's okay.
You see that?
Thank you, though. Hearts. Yeah, man. All right, so Cam, you got shit. Pause. You know what? We be talking about some suspect shit over here, but Cam be keeping us, you know, grounded and level and shit. He's all stoic and mysterious. I guess he's trying to be.
She needs a big word tonight. I need her to put the thesaurus down and relax.
Nah, not the thesaurus. Oh my god. Well, go ahead and regale us of what the hell's been going on so we can get to the nitty-gritty stuff. Because I thought this was the nitty-gritty stuff, but no. Oh, so we're gonna do that now? Okay. So one of the OG members of our group, HNIC, Head Nerds in Charge, Ron Starr. He has been in the local indie wrestling scene for the past 20-something odd years, maybe more. And he has an event that he's going to be involved in. He's actually the main event. And it's going to be on Saturday, November the 13th, called The Definition. We are absolutely going to have him on the show next week so he can promote his event. And apparently he got a lot of shit to say because there's been some drama going on the indie scene, baby. So we're going to get a little bit of an inside glimpse into that. And we're going to get a little bit of insight into the other wrestlers who will be at the event. So please come back next week, as you should have been doing anyway, so we can talk to the old man about what he's doing with his life and who ass he is going to kick. So there's that. Cam?
Shout out to Ron Starr, but I'm about to talk about a couple wrestlers making a couple dollars, you know.
Make a couple dollars. Yeah.
Let's get into it. Dynamite opened up. Well, didn't open up, but we got CM Punk talking about John Moxley. John Moxley ended himself into rehab for alcoholism. So when they say get well soon for Mox, and of course he got taken out of the TNT title run tournament. But we got Cody Rhodes versus Andrade El Idolo. So this is a thing now. It was an
Listen,
okay match. It was okay. I like the little figure four spot. So Ric Flair has dubbed down the figure four to Andrade El Idolo. Who would have known? And he put it on a pretty good figure four. Pretty good match. It was it was a fuck ending. So FTR hit
it really was
Cody
trash.
hit Cody in the head with the AAA tag titles, and now it seems like the NXT rejects are teaming up. So
Wow.
yeah, can we
Who's
not
the
do
NXT
that?
rejects? Who are they?
FTR, the Revival, Andrade, and Aleister Black, aka Malachi Black. But
Yeah.
Malachi Black was not a lot
Barred
of
from
ringside.
ringside.
But Arn can be at ringside with the you know what I'm saying, with the
My
swam
man
on him.
Arn.
And yeah, with that right hook. Oh no, it was a right hook. He fucking clocked his ass. He was like, "Yo, shut up."
Listen, shout out to
Clocked the
Arn.
assistant.
Shout out
On the
to Arn.
Anderson. He out
That's
here
my
abusing
guy.
niggas.
That's my guy.
But next we had Miro. He destroyed. He didn't even destroy Orange Cassidy, which was disappointing to me. So that match was a little weird. They made Miro look a little weak than what he was. But
They did not.
this is going to be the finals. It's going to be Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, versus the Redeemer Miro, and the winner will get a shot at the AEW World Championship. The winner of Kenny and Hangman Page. So I didn't really like this match. This match wasn't great. I'm pretty sure Brian's going to win against Miro. That may be a good match. But Orange Cassidy,
I think it will be.
I'm done with Orange Cassidy. Let's take a break from him. I will not forgive him. Yes, please put him in there.
You a hater.
Once again, it wasn't the greatest match. I wasn't impressed. I mean, I don't like Orange Cassidy anymore. I'm done. I'm over him.
You over Orange Cassidy?
I am. But the ladies Bianca Belair versus the man. This was a great match. Stop hating. Stop crying.
It really was,
they went
though.
for 18 minutes. They went for 18
it was
minutes.
entertaining
Really
as
good
hell.
stuff. Good stuff. And you just see how Bianca is just like 10 times better than Becky in this match. Just the athleticism alone. But the man wins again. Dun dun dun. Surprise, surprise.
Whoa.
Womp womp. And guess what? Liv Morgan is next on the chopping block to face the man, possibly. So will Bianca get moved out the way? I don't know. But this was a good little nugget right here. This is Finn Balor, free him, and free Chad Gable. Free both these men. Chad Gable is the most underrated superstar in WWE, and Finn Balor is just doing stuff.
I agree.
Finn Balor's just doing stuff. Put Chad Gable in the TNA. Put him in the Impact Zone. Gable Chad is entering the Impact Zone. Please do that. Just get rid of him. He should have got cut today, but whatever. They're keeping him for this bullshit. But it was a good match. I think it's a feud because it's a superplex roll-up, and I guess it's going to be a rivalry. I don't know. But it was good.
From Roman to Gable.
And the next match was no disqualifications, Meg. Fucking T-Bar. The Midas worker T-Bar versus Damian Priest. So Vince had a good idea to say, get rid of the fucking arrow. You know how your name is Damian Priest? Well, Damian's the evil version of you, and Priest is the good version of you. Fucking genius, right?
Oh my god, that's so original.
Oh my god. Oh. If you hit me so many times, I'm going to turn evil and do stuff to you. Look at them kendo strikes. Jesus Christ. T-Bar got his ass whipped for most of the match, and a gnarly choke slam fucking exploded the table. I don't know what they're trying to do with Damian Priest now, but okay.
I don't know. He seems a little more heely. Like, he was pretty fucking brutal.
Well, if you disrespect me, you're going to get the evil side of me.
Original.
Later on was Big E versus Kevin Owens, and it was a big, meaty men match. It was good. It was good stuff. Good stuff. Big E took a lot of spots in Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens put all his weight into jumping on Big E, and I don't think most people can take that. But a fuck finish, as usual. Owens saw Big E get hit by Rollins, and they tried to pin him, and it was a roll up, and then it was just like, oh, Big E, I didn't see that. And then it's just like, you saw that, Kevin. And then Seth Rollins just laughing at him, and then Think he did a big ending to Kevin Owens, kind of heelish. I don't know. Weird. I don't know.
It did have a weird vibe. I feel like there could have been a lot more to that. This though, this
man.
fucking street fight.
This is a goodie.
That was
Eddie
beautiful.
Kingston. Eddie Kingston looks like he works as a mechanic by day and janitor by night, but the man can go. And Bryan Danielson is just phenomenal in every match he does. Just taking those chops, and it was very strike heavy.
His chest is burger.
This was a good fight, and it was a death by triangle. Eddie Kingston lost to passing out in the triangle hole. Oh, I'm gonna give the middle finger and do the Undertaker Brock Lesnar spot. Okay, cool stuff, guys. Let's make an original next time. But good shit. So Kingston went back after losing and started a feud with Punk, and Punk is going to face Kingston
on Friday
tomorrow on Rampage, and I think that's going to be Punk's first real rivalry. So he's starting to wrestle people over the age of 35. So kudos to him for fighting.
Yes, wow. I think he proved his point.
The King's Hand, Kofi Kingston, is the assistant to the King. He's the right hand man, the King Xavier Woods. So, but this happened. Let's redo this shit. This doesn't make fucking sense to me. I know they have good chemistry. I know they wrestled 1,000 times, but 1,001 does not make it good. So let's not do this, please. Woods won. I guess he pinned.
He absolutely did.
I don't know which Uso he pinned, but
Uso. It looks like Jay.
It's either the main event one or the drunk one, so I'm not sure which.
Wow.
We'll figure that out.
That's great.
Wow.
King Woods stands strong, and SmackDown was not.
That's a great shot, though.
This week,
Raw was where it was at this week. SmackDown was all right for last week.
Raw for 3 hours did what it needed to do, and SmackDown wasn't that great. And
first time in a long time, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. New season, new rules, and new viewership
after the draft and everything. So shit really got shaken up. Apparently, they really ain't fucking with Charlotte right now. They're like, we do not like you. They're giving her hell, and she wants to go. There's a rumor that she wants to be released.
I'm not saying all,
and they're not going to give it to her.
What?
So
they released Charlotte.
Let's not believe the dirts.
What? Yep.
Because her dad and her man are both like okay with that if she were to leave, but they're trying to push her to be the most to continue being the most decorated woman in sports entertainment history. So I'm personally over her. What? See, and Garley know what I'm talking about. See, I got you. But okay, Cam, continue. I think we're doing what? Rampage next?
That was
it. We're done.
Unless King Kurt got some more to put up, that's it. The Overlord has spoken, and that's it.
Yes, the Overlord. Wait, that's a great name for him. Overlord.
The Lord of Lords.
Listen. So.
He gave him a point.
Listen. Okay, so we got the reviews from all this week out the way. Cam, appreciate you for that. Those are actually, you know what? Good graphics. I like the stills. I like the fights of Raw. SmackDown was mad. Dynamite was kind of mad. Rampage I enjoyed. Mainly because of that match between fucking Kingston and Danielson. But however, the drama that we're going to kind of tap on right now is the Ring of Honor situation. We're going to talk about that. And then after that, we're going to get into the breaking news of these fucking releases. Because dog. But first off, Ring of Honor, right? Ring of Honor has been around for about 20 years almost. And it's seen some highs and lows, but it's built up quite a lot. And the library they have is coveted. And now, because there's so much prime footage and content in that, and there's an empire to go with it, but they're fucking broke, apparently. So What happened?
What happened was they tried to do everything right, which is just everybody can keep their contracts, everybody getting paid in 2020, not wrestle, no live shows, everybody remains safe. So they didn't take advantage of the fact Donald Trump made wrestling an essential business, and everybody else took heed to it, like WWE and Impact and even AEW. Who knew? So they tried to do everything the right way, and that was the wrong way. But they have Sinclair Broadcast Media, so they didn't do the best they could with that and promoting and just like a whole bunch of shit. So they're done. They release all their talent. They're like, oh, we're gonna improve in 2022. They're gonna pretty much at their final battle, they're gonna take a quarter off, come back in February. They release all their talent. So
yeah, you got to do what you got to do at this
I don't know. I feel like what y'all think? Because like you said, they obviously need to take a step back and regroup, right? They want to pay everybody through December and they want to come back in February. Is that realistic even? And they even have a couple of people who are going to be under contract until what, March? Like they're going to get paid through March. So
yeah, so if you got a contract going into next year, you're going to get paid through March, and they're 12 million in debt. So I don't know how that happened, but we're just gonna do that. I mean, they did the right thing as in protecting their talent.
Yes,
but
it's at the detriment to the business.
That ain't gonna pay no bills.
Where's everybody go? Oh, look at my baby, young Samoa Joe.
So with this situation, it's weird because you really gotta look at it like we will criticize a business for doing what they do, but these guys did the right thing, and we can criticize them for that too. So there's no real like.
You can't win for losing.
You can't win literally. Like it is a non-win situation. You either do right by your people, or you don't. And they tried to do right by their people, and they got the end of the stick for that one. So it's like it's a shame.
I think they're hoping that with the sale of their content in the library, that it can help bring them out of the hole, or at least have enough leverage to figure out their next move. Because I mean, I'm sure that they don't want to wither away into oblivion. They want to remain relevant, especially in this time when no one ever imagined that other shit could contend with WWE. So like this would not be the time to go bankrupt or to go broke. This is the time you want to take advantage and push on forward. So where's everybody going to go?
They just got to figure it out as they go.
They can't go to WWE. Really, they can't go to NXT because it's 2.0 bullshit. They can't go to AEW because AEW is too loaded as is. So I mean,
TNA has history, but
they could do some dark stuff maybe. But that's like if you got a guy like Jonathan Gresham, Jay Lethal, Shane Taylor, Roosh, Briscoe Brothers, they're not going to do no AEW dark. That's silly. But TNA maybe TNA maybe, but I'm
sorry.
Do what you can.
Impact. They gotta be correct about it. There's no such thing as TNA anymore.
Fuck that owl, right?
Bro,
you have to. It's no more TNA, and that's the guy right there who's one of the representatives.
I'm so mad right now.
Yes, sir.
I mean, some people can go to NWA Power.
Was that your echo?
It was.
Goodness gracious. All right, so Ring of Honor, 12 million in debt. They need money. They have content. They have shit to sell. They have people to pay, and we're hoping that everyone who is impacted negatively by this finds whatever next steps works best for them, and that they're,
can I
still
say one
eating
thing?
this shit. You can say one.
I'm gonna say one thing. I believe that Ring of Honor should reach out to the wrestlers, or the wrestlers should reach out to Ring of Honor and how they can help, because these wrestlers that pay that homage to them and love it so much should invest back, especially knowing that they're a good company that did right by them. So,
oh no, Shane Taylor's sitting on them right now. So I mean,
he's one out of how many people?
And nobody else saying anything about it. So I mean,
there's probably a lot more going on that we don't know or know much about. Salvador. Actually, okay, so I didn't want to speculate too much because I feel like this could be the start of a character shift for Mox, and we've been asking for that.
We'll give him to that.
But I think it also, I mean, it could be personal. I feel like they're making too much of a show of it, so it could be a character thing. Because if it was really personal, I don't think we would know about it now. Maybe when he comes back is when he would be all like, yeah, I was in rehab, whatever the hell. But he just came out with a book. So it could be a myriad of reasons. Whatever it is, I hope he's okay. And if he really is going through that, then all the positive energy to you, because that shit's not easy, we know. Yeah. But it could
definitely
also
take care of yourself.
A character shift.
Take care of yourself.
And we're going to get into the release.
People looking at me crazy, I don't care.
Facts.
So, anybody else have any thoughts on Ring of Honor? Or are we going to go ahead and move on to the bullshit?
I guess there's always Japan, but they going through it too. So I mean,
yeah, this pandemic screwed a lot of people. Like, people had to get really creative with how they were going to maintain. I mean, obviously with the people with the deep pockets. Oh, for real? We going armed Anderson on these niggas so we can survive.
Yeah. Ain't nothing working.
I'm gonna pull out the Glock and I'm gonna empty a clip. Brains gonna still go. Damn it, Arn. Who hurt you? Yo, he snapped. I will never forget that shit. All right, so Mike.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
Call yourself WWE's babyface. I want you to give me your thoughts first on these fucking releases that were announced a few hours ago.
You pull up to a red light, the door open, says, out of the car, I'm taking your car. You know what I do? I pull out the Glock.
The Glock!
Forehead and spill his brains all over
Yes.
the concrete.
Yes. Throw it up. Throw it up for him. Yes.
Yo, I appreciate you making me smile before I frown all throughout this next conversation. Yes. Producer King Kurt Live, Overlords of the Sticks. Thank you. All right.
Stuff right there.
All right.
Yes. Yes. It's like
you've been judged.
Yes.
Right? So, you've been weighed, you've been measured, and you have been found wanting.
Exactly. I'm glad that you noticed what type of character you are at this point. You are definitely our Vince McMahon. So,
all right, Mike.
So,
go ahead, rip it off like a fucking Band-Aid or a wax strip.
When I seen it, I thought it was like it literally when it was posted. I'm looking and I double looked like 3 times. Because I'm looking and I kept saying, "Oh, okay. Oh, wait, whoa, who?"
Exactly.
And the number one person that actually stood out to me the most is the guy that y'all fucked with the most, like Bearcat. Are you fucking serious? You gave him these dumbass names and said, "Oh, I can't figure nothing out." Okay, so budget cuts. We're gonna have to cut you, bro. What, dude? Like literally had the biggest like following with people. It's like Vince don't understand something. Like I don't know what your brain is thinking, but like yes,
here we go.
Yes, Vince be thinking that bullshit. You let go of that. You let go of Amber Moon. I can understand Amber Moon a little bit. I can understand that. the one from the Hit Row, that kind of confused me too. I was very confused by that, Vince. I was very, very confused
The
because
Donna.
yes,
Shout out to Benny Mac.
yes. But my number one shocker is Nia Jax.
Yo,
Because who the fuck are
like,
you replacing her with? Dewdrop? Like, is that who you're
oh
replacing her with?
God, I hope not.
And I'm not saying this because of her size or anything like that, but it's like, are you trying to make a large wrestler? You trying to exchange Dewdrop with this? Like, I'm confused about what you were doing with Nia Jax's character. Like,
I was surprised at Nia Jax for a different reason.
What was your reason, Cam?
I'm surprised because it's been rumors. Oh, The Rock is keeping her employed. Oh, she even though she does this, that, and the third, it injures people blatantly. And I don't want to say blatant, but she has a lot of mismanagements with her moves and a lot of botches, and she's injured a lot of women in the ring.
Yeah.
Dropped Charlotte on her head, dropped fucking Alexa Bliss on her shoulder, dropped just like. But that's reasons to get rid of this woman. She is not marketable any way, shape, or form. So it's just like it was rumors that The Rock's keeping her employed, but now it's just like, all right, get her the fuck out of here. So it's just like you're not losing stock, getting her out of here. So it's just like, yeah, she's the Botchamania queen.
Botchamania.
Yeah, but I mean, I get
that.
it. I get it, but it's still like, oh man. Anyway, another one was Eva Marie. I'm like, y'all just brought this woman back here and make this whole big fuss about, bring her back, blah, 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 but y'all do bullshit with her. I think she's more than just what y'all were doing. Like,
it's like they are punishing them for them fucking up. It's not the talent.
You got a bad creative team, and y'all know y'all been had a bad creative team, and you're sitting here and you're trying to blame it on the superstars. But just like, and you know what's crazy? Big Show just talked about this. I hope y'all read that. Big Show just talked about how the wrestlers in AEW is a lot different than the writing over in WWE. The writing in WWE, they got 7. He said they got 12 people writing your thing and say, "Hey, do this." So you're basically a puppet to their game, and it's like if it don't work, they get rid of you.
Well, and Vince has veto power. So it's like if he thinks that, he personally has an issue with something or he personally wants to push somebody, he could screw up what potentially could be a good storyline or an arc or whatever the hell and keep it stagnant or do the most predictable thing with it or whatever the like.
Right. And I want you to we're going to get to the Killer Cross. Yeah, we can't even talk about that one. That was a screw job waiting to happen right there.
Hold on, the Ember Moon, not the Ember Moon, the Eva Marie thing. She was just there to put over Dewdrop, and that's it. Your job's done.
Why is Dewdrop the one who's?
Anyway, so we're going to continue on with something real quick. I read something that Vince has a lot of older people still running in that company since they've been there since the 80s. And shit, like Kevin Dunn. Obviously, y'all fucking something up. Y'all been fucking something up for years. It's like the moment we care about something, the moment you show us why we don't give a fuck again. Like it gets very confusing with that. Like you got this guy. I understand he saved your tapes. Like yeah, we're gonna put it out there. He saved your tapes from burning from whatever it was, and you felt as though, oh man, he's an employee for life. Well, guess what? Kevin Dunn might not be as good as you think he is. It's time for you to switch his ass up and put him somewhere else because these people are making decisions with the creative and it's trash. Like,
it is gutter trash.
I wish y'all why didn't y'all cut Roman back when everybody was hating on Roman when he was at the top of his game? Because obviously him and Keith Lee on the same level when it came to their popularity at that point. Like he was Roman was good at hating and Keith Lee was good at the people. Like Keith Lee had the fans. Period.
Yeah,
he had the fans, and y'all never not.
He was a rallier.
You don't Raw.
It's probably deeper than that. It might be deeper than that. I'm just.
For you, nigga. I should point out for the record.
John Moxley in his book called Kevin Dunn a rat face cunt, and I thought that was hilarious. So.
Yeah, we all know Kevin Dunn. Come on, man. Once you got.
But the whole the Keith Lee thing, his debut / absence was so mysterious. We just don't know why. We don't know why he was out. They're saying medical reasons. They're saying it was something to do with his name. It was something to do with like licensing. It was something to do like this. He picked out the Bearcat name allegedly, so he picked that out in
I
a
don't
tribute.
think so. I
Then
really
he
don't
came
think so.
back, and then he had like the Broly fucking scarf cloth thing around his fucking waist, and then that was it. So yeah, so we're about to see a couple people on Chris Jericho's podcast.
Vince Russo and Kevin Dunn is two different type of people. Honestly, Kevin Dunn has always been there. He was there when Vince Russo was there. Vince Russo actually, even though the Attitude Era was, he actually was good at booking the matches. You know, he was probably one of the biggest reasons why Edge and Christian and Jeff and Matt Hardy are as popular as they are, because he pushed for a lot of their fucking matches. He pushed for a lot of that. He pushed the Brood. Yeah, that was all of him. You know, like that's why I'm sitting back saying like that Vince hated the vampire shit. Gangrel probably should have. We should probably never know who Edge and Christian was if it wasn't from somebody like Vince Russo, who kept pushing them like, no, this shit is going to work, and it worked, and it's still here to this day. So it's like
yesterday's price is not today's price.
But the biggest let go, I think, is Karrion Kross. The biggest of all of them. Besides,
you got it, brother. Your floor.
That's the biggest one. So
Kross.
Karrion Kross, he had the entrance, he had the girl, he had the look for NXT. They made him champion. He dislocated his fucking shoulder. Finn held the torch, and then he came back and was like, "Okay, I'm gonna beat 4 niggas the fuck up, wins this championship,
the fuck up."
And then he gets called up. So we're expecting the girl and the look, and then Adam Cole fucking roasted the fuck out of him on one promo, but that's neither here nor there. The only thing he didn't have was the promos, so that's for the girl to pick up the slack that he had. So he looked like this. If Kurt can put the picture up, he looked like this before. No, that's afterwards. We're gonna get to that. He looked like this. He looked like a certified killer.
I like that.
Hey.
Yeah. And he had the woman that I liked her character too.
If you in a cell with him, you might have to give him a couple soups and some other goods so you don't get your booty taken. But other than that,
he coming for that.
Then he looks like this afterwards after he created.
Let's get ready to suck
Please put the after photo. He looks like this. Now he's looking like he's in the Netflix original fucking horror movie.
He's a Knights of Templar or whatever the fuck. He's at the Crusades.
No,
fighting
like
for the church.
He looked like a bad character from the Ninja Turtles movie, like one of those bad bosses they gotta fight the Crusher
in order to get to Shredder.
To get to
you
Shredder,
you gotta fight him to get to Shredder.
Right.
He looks like
they gonna whoop his ass. Like, get the fuck
out.
So he gets called up, he loses the entrance, loses his girl, gotta wear that fucking get up, and then his opening match, he loses to Jeff Hardy. So it made no fucking sense.
Old ass
No, don't do it. Don't do that.
Yeah. No, I love Jeff. Don't get it twisted. But against that hulking demon.
Right. That's why I feel bad because you had to talk about Jeff like that. It's not just fault.
It's not. Make it make sense. If you don't want him to be embarrassed, then make sure he's up against people that make fucking sense.
No, you make your Vince.
All you needed was a couple of ham and eggers to beat on, but he loses to Jeff Hardy.
That just told you right there. Oh yeah, this career is over. Not saying anything, but Jeff is a mid card at this point. Matter of fact, is he even mid card? He hasn't won a title since he was a tag team champion with Matt.
He's a mid carder.
He is a mid carder still. I mean, they still feed him fodder, so I feel like that's a mid carder.
Look, it's so bad now. We don't even know. It's so bad now. They don't even know what to do with Jeff. Jeff over here, like, hey, I think I want to turn heel, and it's like, oh, that might work. Jeff ain't never been a heel in his career since he was with the Brood in '97.
That would be so interesting if people would watch that.
The other weird let go was B-Fab, and I know this girl can't wrestle for shit, but
she was great.
She was there with Hit Row. Hit Row probably has the quickest call up in history. To just like
Yeah.
not in history. No, I'm not gonna go there, but they have the most probably one of the most surprising call ups. Just like it came out of
And they
nowhere
were a
and just going
hit.
to
Like
SmackDown. They
they got
kept their
popular.
characters. They kept their characters. Nothing got changed when they went to the mid card. I mean, main roster. It was like, oh, okay, this is Hit Row, kinda. And then you just can get rid of BFAB. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
No, it doesn't.
Ember Moon, I can
Because
see. Ember Moon, I can see.
I think she would do much better with Impact or AEW.
Yeah, please send it to Impact.
Please send her to AEW because the women's division needs it. Please. Like, pretty please.
I
With
would
sugar
align
on top.
her. They'd be cool as shit. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but aligning her with
I like
what's your girl
her.
name, Cam?
Jade?
Jade, yes.
Mm.
They got
Mm.
the same look and everything. Oh my god.
That'd be weird as fuck.
No, I don't want them to tag team. I don't want to tag team.
What the fuck, Cam? Like, come on, you know
I don't want them
that'll
to tag
work.
team.
You
I
know
want them to
that'll work.
fight each other. I don't want them to tag team, but I want them to fight each other. I would pay good money to watch that shit.
It'd be a
I
Real
need Jade.
Housewives of Atlanta match. Like,
And Big Swole or so. Like, come on, man. Where the fuck has Big Swole even been at?
On Dark somewhere.
Lost in the dark sauce. Yo, so
Lost in the
anytime
dark
I watch
sauce.
it, I don't know why I expect anything other than 20-second matches that you know are going to end how they end. But you know, maybe
Big
one of these days I'll be
Swole.
surprised.
I need Jade Cargill to win the host championship. I mean the TBS championship.
I'm gonna
And
need
then
you.
tell me that title don't say hoes on it. Like y'all need to stop, really.
Hey, look, if
It
it's
really
there,
don't though.
it's almost like you can't do nothing about it because it's there.
Change it. They change the TNT title every fucking week. You change that one.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Tony Khan got too much money. He got too much money. He just be doing shit. Like,
he's cocky because of it, and that's one thing I don't like about him is he is really arrogant just because he knows he has deep pockets. He should just stick with his passion for the brand and for the work and for the job and for the passion of it instead
that's
of it being
not
about
100% true. That's not 100% true.
That's definitely
Can
not
we go
true.
back to that last comment that the NXT thing?
Yeah, no,
Girlie, I
that's not
definitely
true,
agree
baby.
with a lot of things, but NXT, there's recent people, yes, more of their recent people have been besides like I might even say he's NXT, but what the fuck is his name? Why am I forgetting his goddamn name right now? Fuck him. Anyway, besides my what the hell? How am I forgetting his name for some damn reason?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's definitely
What?
on me right now.
Listen,
I
you
don't know
got
why I'm
Just fight
forgetting him.
him?
You got Kevin Owens, you got Finn Balor, you got a ton of people that have
Becky
broken the
Lynch,
mold of
Charlotte,
getting
all
fucked
them.
over on the main roster.
Yeah.
The percentages are bad, but
No, see, thank you, Sean. And we talked about Mox at the beginning. Like he was one other person that we talked about. Absolutely. We love you, Mox.
Jesus. If AEW gets the Ring of Honor catalog, it might be a wrap for
WWE. But I think these recent releases could be
What?
I think these recent releases may be Vince's way of trying to make money move to buy that catalog or to at least bid for it. Because if he's smart, he's going to at least try and get this library.
Damn, you actually that's really.
Like, how else would you justify it unless what I am doing is
especially
going to
the people that he released. Yeah.
If it's going to bring more of a benefit, it has to be worthwhile. And a library like that, a catalog like that, it might be worth it to Vince for the future of his fucking brand.
I mean, are you really going to watch Raw and be like, oh, shoot, I really miss Keith Lee? Are you really going to do that? I don't know.
Well, they spent too much time not having him on there, so.
That part. So it's like I can understand a few of them is just like, okay, we could just gotta cut the dead weight, or who would actually do better elsewhere. But why else would they do this now unless they had a
They could have.
desperate need to make a way to do something? They're trying to make a move, and I
Nah,
think that could be it.
it's November. They had an earnings meeting, and it was like, "Hey, we're waiting a lot of fucking money. Oh, that means you gotta get rid of wrestlers," and then be like, "Oh, it's budget cuts." So this is normal shit.
Uh,
But
Yeah,
if,
pretty
Ooh.
much.
if Vince gets it, it's a wrap for everybody else. It's just like,
listen, which is why I really hope he doesn't. Solid God, don't
it does
enable
say
him.
host title.
No, it does not.
All right.
Man, I'm not about to argue with you
Nah.
about grammar and spelling and reading and lexicon and
You're not
shit.
gonna drop 3 and 4 syllable words all show and then get confused on 1 syllable word. Like,
Ain't
that's
nobody
crazy.
getting confused. There's no
I
confusion.
like carrying cross to Impact. I like that.
No, the
That
fuck
sounds
he
good.
ain't going back there. They don't want his ass.
Why
Really?
not?
That normal bullshit. Just
Is
like
he
they
a
don't want Austin
superstar?
Aries' ass.
Spoiled?
Well, Austin Aries is an idiot, so
Is he an idiot?
Yeah, he gave his girlfriend a promise ring. That's a running joke with the promises.
In this
promises.
economy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, well, so anybody watching?
whoa. Can we go back to that? You said what? In this economy, you cool with
This
promise,
economy.
right? I like that though. You said, listen, in this economy, like, yo, we about to get married. Let me go get you a promise ring real quick.
Chill out.
Listen, let
In
me
this
get
economy,
What, a
you making
sapphire
long-term
Let me
promises and shit.
let me get changed for 100 so I can hit the ball machine. And
They should have never gave you niggas money. God damn.
Hey,
So,
look.
anybody who's watching, who pissed you off the most about being released from WWE? What are your theories on why they dropped them now of all times? What's going on? No topic or theory or thought or opinion is too taboo. We some weird and nasty motherfuckers over here, so this is a safe space. Do either of my co-hosts have any other thoughts to share about these stupid ass decisions that WWE keeps
I'm
making?
done with it. They're gonna do something else. Next thing you know, you're gonna see on the list all these other people, and then the Undertaker, and you be like, oh, okay. Now I know they called
And
down.
the Undertaker
Undertaker
Yo.
has been released from his Legends contract. Like,
oh dear.
That's a wrap. Because he's been milking him. Vince has been milking Undertaker for everything he can.
but then listen. I don't even. It's just not cool to compare this type of person. You still got Brock Lesnar, who he shows up every now and then, and you giving him like a mill every time he show up.
They were cheering for him at one point, and I was wondering why. Like,
well, Brock that bull. I mean,
I guess. I like the character change. Well, I like the look change that he did. I like the top knot situation.
He looks
good.
like he looks like
beard.
he looked like he just killed a couple of pigs with that look. Like, come on.
All right, so we're gonna go to a break right about now. We're gonna have a word from a couple of our sponsors, and then we're gonna come back with botches of the week. So stay tuned.
Week.
Wow. Really?
Drink.
So.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Godfrey, and you guys are watching the Head Nerds in Charge. Watch them on all platforms. You better, or else.
There's only one boss in this place, and that's me. The HNIC.
Welcome back, everyone. And just like I said before, if you were here last week and the week before, we do botches of the week.
What?
We do not.
No, go. I just had to. I'm like, what? Go ahead.
No, because now
What the
now
fuck?
I have a visual in my head. And every time I envision Brock Lesnar, I'm going to think of a pineapple who turns red sometimes. And I'm going to be happy because it's fun. So
Oh
anyway,
man.
if y'all were here last week and the week before last, we had our botches of the week. Us three, we have not seen any of these. Our diabolical producer, King Kurt Live, puts them together and he shows us what he has for us. So whenever he's ready, we're going to see what he got for us this week.
We'll call him Kurt McMahon.
No.
You pull up
Overlord.
to a red light.
Yes.
Man jerks your door open, says,
Bring it
out of the
to
car,
me.
I'm taking your
Oh my
car.
God.
You know what
Bring
I
it
do?
to me.
I pull out the Glock, put it on his forehead, and spill his brains all over the concrete.
I hate you so much, bro. Like, seriously.
Let's see who get fucked up this week.
Right?
Bring it. Hey, trip it. All right.
Oh,
This
another
looks.
backflip.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they all had
God.
U's on.
He hit
Good
his
for them
ball
niggas.
though.
Backflip.
Good sell. The fuck?
Bye, Malachi.
What the fuck? Get
Woo!
fucked. What was that, plywood? The fuck is
Duh,
going on?
it looked like it.
Where are they wrestling? Jesus.
He literally nose tapped into the ground.
He said stopping him.
Oh
What are y'all
no.
doing?
Yeah, he had a white beater on. I already knew it was going to be bad.
Oh, no. Double check your ring.
Good job stopping this stupid ass. God damn.
Oh no.
Oh, this looks bad.
Oh my God.
Dumbasses. Oh,
They
this is
wrestling
gonna be
on
bad.
tarp? Alright.
He threw.
And he didn't sell it like a
Oh
dummy.
no.
Damn, with 3 Ninja John
He
right
kicked the
there.
shit out of him like 3 ninjas. Yo,
Why? Why?
he was out.
Oh no.
Joe, he
Good
sleep.
sell. Are they wrestling on a trampoline?
Okay, so that was actually kind of fucking
Dumbasses.
epic. I'm not gonna hold you.
I love the synergy.
You would
This will
do
make the
it.
Hardy
Wait,
Boys
his
proud.
ass is out. Imagine that.
Is he out? He's
Oh,
dead.
he sleep. Yo, no, he out. He out.
No profanity, guys. I guess it worked still.
I mean, it did what it was supposed
Oh,
to
that's not gonna be
do.
good. Oh man.
He must have owed him $40.
What?
Why he drag him off like that?
Get your black ass down here.
Dog.
That was Botches of the week.
Jesus. So that no.
That
Well,
shit
our
was
botches of
He
the week.
dragged that nigga. The way
Yo, he was like,
I'm sorry. I had to jump in on that one. He dragged. That's the only reason that was in there. I said,
yo,
drag him like a
I love
sack of
it.
potatoes. That's a damn shame.
That's a 21 Savage moment right there.
Yeah. He was
owed
curled up
him
in the ball. He was
Did
just
not
like,
drag him. 21. That's how it be.
Yo,
That's
oh
how
my
you drag
God.
him. You gotta drag him like that. 21. That's like I said. Just drag his ass. 21. Drag
I'm
that
so mad that it has. You actually put a sound effect to it as a sound bite. Now we got to get that sound bite. Damn it!
Drag his ass. 21.
Like dead ass. So like he drugged him across that floor. Like nah, come on, bro. You done?
Get up, bro.
Well, thank you to King Kurt Live. As always,
Good
if
job,
you
man.
see any
Kurt
botches that are floating around Rihanna's internets, please send them to us via DM or which is HNIC at HNIC Darkmatch on Instagram or contact at headnerdsincharge.com for your favorite botches, and we might put it on a show. You won't know when though.
You
So you gotta
won't
stay
know.
tuned. So you'll see
stay tuned.
which one that you actually submit. So we appreciate that, Botch, man. That was actually that kind of uplifted my spirits after that whack
That
ass
shit got me
conversation about the
crying.
releases. Yo,
Nice. Good job.
Salvador, did you really? Thank
Good job.
you. Keep doing that because those were pretty good.
Salvador, send that one when they beat the host championship so they can read. Obviously, it says
Don't
host.
you start enabling people to not have proper grammar and spelling and whatnot. But
He get a point for
however,
that one. Yeah, he get a point for. I didn't even know he gonna put it up. I'm like, yeah, he get a point for that one.
But it gets one.
Anyhow,
He keep giving them points. Like he just keep giving it to
That's
him.
3 right there.
no, that's not 3. He just wanted to make sure he could play the whole clip. Don't get it twisted. You reading too much into it. Man, you suck. Why you making me have to be a liar now, King Kurt Live? I thought we was cool. Shit. It's amazing that you didn't have to say nothing, do nothing. I already knew what top timing you was on. That's cool. All good.
What? What? What?
So anyway, next up, as we promised last week, we have a new tournament out for y'all. It's going to be the best debut of all time. Killer Cam.
Disrespectful ass list.
You think it's disrespectful?
Because AJ Styles still not on there, but go ahead. Keep
Man, here you go.
Here we go.
Kim, you were the mastermind behind this shit. Go ahead, take the lead on this shit here.
All right, so we're gonna start round 1 with Kurt Angle's TNA/Impact debut. Came through, headbutted Samoa Joe, and this was Samoa Joe undefeated for I think a year at that point. So versus Jon Moxley's AEW debut when he debuted at Double or Nothing, I believe, and he destroyed Kenny Omega. Paradigm shift him off.
Destroyed and Chris Jericho with his pregnant
Paradigm
ass.
shift him off of
he wasn't as pregnant,
I believe. So, which one was better? We knew Jon Moxley was jumping shit from WWE. He just like, I'm done. He was in the company saying, I'm done. So, just like, we knew that.
Fucking
Kurt Angle,
he was all like, oh, you tried to call my bluff, huh? Watch my nerves.
2 guys that left WWE, 2 different companies. Who had the bigger impact? Was it Jon Moxley or Kurt Angle?
I'm
think
going
Jon
with Jon Moxley. That shit was epic.
It was. What? It was fucking epic.
Dude, hell yeah. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Dog.
Here we go. I thought it would be the third one y'all fucked up on, but it'd be like not the first. Y'all really did.
Jon Moxley's was more epic than Kurt Angle's. I'm sorry.
I don't
Not
remember
sorry.
Kurt Angle's debut in AEW. I mean, in TNA. I don't remember that shit
Wow.
from nothing. I remember
this was Samoa Joe's a fucking monster, and he was undefeated. And Joe gets headbutt by Kurt Angle, the headbutt holder around the world. Come on, man. This is the wrestling machine before it was Perk Kurt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with Jon Moxley.
I'm still going right. I'm just like your point is what?
I'm still going with Jon Moxley.
Shit.
You're absolutely crazy. It's Kurt Angle by a mile.
No.
Nah.
You didn't. First of all, did you hear that roar of the crowd when he came walking out? Like that was a crazy ass roar.
Yo,
like Kurt Angle roar was great.
It gave you hope for AEW.
He says it was great, but you don't remember it. Come on.
No, I don't remember him debuting there. I just remember him. I remember that roar, but I didn't even know that was a debut. Honestly,
Spider Gang. This is called Prisoner of the Moment. Right here.
What? Are you victimizing yourself right now, boy? Man, I'm not.
Don't
I'm
get
not.
that chicken 2 for $40.
I'm not about to play with you.
You get a little bit more.
You trying to get that 4 for 4?
Oh man.
Man, I can't with
Get
you.
that sloppy 4 for 4. So I guess Kurt Angle's not winning this round.
No,
Unfortunately,
he's not winning this round. John Moxley was legendary.
If you wanted my employees, all you had to do was just ask, you know.
I got the customer services.
No, you didn't.
You want listen, as long as she's doing her job, that's all that matters.
Listen, the both of y'all. The both of y'all.
$40. But yeah, Kurt can pull up the screen for the next one. The brackets, please.
Yes, let's get the brackets for the tournament.
I fuck Kurt Angle because they're silly.
Are you?
No.
Striking
now,
right now?
At this moment, Kurt, I would not pay attention to Kurt Angle, the WWE superstar. Look at the TNA situation. It was not bigger than John Moxley as far as who debuted somewhere else. No,
they're crazy. Cool. Just for the brackets, they're gonna get more wrong, so we might as well get this night over with.
I mean.
Listen, you asked me a question, I'm gonna answer honestly, boo boo.
Yeah, definitely.
Kurt Angle wins this one. Sorry, not sorry.
So
it's okay.
We have this is the wrong Chris Jericho. Y2J Chris Jericho debuting.
Y2J.
Yes, this is when he debuted in WWE. Promo with The Rock. These two had one thing in common. They did debut in WWE against The Rock. So
against The Rock.
Yes. So Goldberg debuted against Hollywood Rock, speared him out of his boots. You know, they had the match at SummerSlam after that. But Y2J had the big gold spectacle. What's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. And then Chris Jericho was what he was at that point. So who had the bigger debut in WWE? Y2J Chris Jericho or Goldberg? He wasn't that old. So I guess
he wasn't that old.
I'm not going to pick first. I don't want Cam to be disappointed in my selection.
Go ahead.
Cam, you pick first.
This one is Chris Jericho by a mile. The Ayatollah of rock and roller.
I'm agreeing. Chris Jericho
had the bigger debut.
Yes, I'm going with Chris Jericho.
Goldberg.
I kind of love the spear him out of his boots thing. That was kind of fucking epic. I'm just saying.
Even the guy that we're talking that he did that to is questioning your decision right now, lovely. Come on.
That's great. That's wonderful. I'm still, I'm a little iffy, but Chris Jericho, I think, wins this one too. I just had to make the point that even though I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling and shit, even I saw the spear him out of the boots, and I was like, oh, what? So I just had to make that known.
What?
Man,
that Y2J definitely broke the internet, and it wasn't even no internet back then.
There wasn't. It was a grapevine. It was us talking at school and amongst my cousins and shit, and it spread like fucking wildfire. Fool, it was great.
So we got Chris Jericho 3-0 sweep against Goldberg for debut. So what is the next debut? All right, here we go.
This is the hard one because I love them all.
Some of the two of the greatest factions in WWE, probably the greatest faction up there is 1 and 2. 1 and 2, Shield debuting at Survivor Series. Fucking over Ryback.
The greatest what?
Don't you start.
Get the greatest factions? Are y'all fucking kidding me? Are you fucking
in modern WWE history? Calm down, old man.
He's snapping on everybody.
You're ECW forever anyway, so why you even bugging on WWE shit?
Listen, I'm with you, bro. It's definitely not the greatest faction. I agree with you.
Not the greatest, but some of the greatest of our time, yes.
Because D-Generation X didn't fucking exist, I guess.
I didn't know DX I didn't know every member of DX was Grand Slam champions, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Let's get ready to suck it!
Why did you have to bait him, Cam? Because now all he gonna do is be a
I didn't know.
dickhead for the rest of the goddamn show.
I didn't know. Mr. Ass was just, Mr. Ass and X-Pac and Road Dogg.
All right, so
before he blows a gasket, Chris Jericho 3-0 cream on that one.
So now it's the Wyatt family and
Shield versus the Wyatt. The Shield debuted in black turtlenecks, black jeans, looking real plain. At Survivor Series, they put Ryback through a table, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that did happen. The Wyatts debuted on Raw. Tat Kane put him in a body bag, and this is. Yes, they lose points for the tournament. No,
they definitely lose points for the tournament.
They actually gain points for the turtlenecks. They originally want them to come out in riot gear, so they actually gain points for the turtlenecks. I appreciate that. So who had the best debut? The Wyatts destroying Kane or Ryback getting fucked?
I'm gonna go with the Wyatt family.
Same, honestly.
Go with the Wyatt family. I think that their debut was a little bit better than Shield's. Shield's just did.
I love Shield
because it's not about them individually. It's the debut.
It's that part.
That debut. Part. The Wyatts was way more impactful than the Shield was in their beginning stages. I think everybody wanted to know who the Shield was. I think everybody was interested in the Wyatt family. Like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Like, I wanted to see that shit.
Is one of those types of factions or groups that they had to build themselves up because they were all three decent wrestlers, or at least 2 out of 3 for a while, and then all three, kind of evolved. And that's how they built their brand and solidified themselves with us. The Wyatt family, it's like what you just said, Mike. They intrigued us. They're like, oh, who the fuck is these niggas? They about to fuck shit up, huh? Like there was no question. So
there's some weirdo shit going on. Like,
man, and y'all already know I'm all over that weirdo shit. I'm the ruler of the oddities, odd, weird, strange, all that shit. That's all me, boo. So Wyatt family all the way.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. People looking at me crazy, I don't care though.
Hey.
Okay. So you'll be surprised. You might be surprised by my answer. So.
Oh.
Here we go.
Able to still get in there.
The Shield debuting when they did in 2012. I wasn't watching NXT at that point, so I didn't know who the fuck these people were coming in here and just fucking over Ryback and stuff like that. So I didn't know. I started watching NXT when it was Bo Dallas and Neville,
Bo Dallas.
Sami Zayn, stuff like that. So this was after they got called up. So I didn't know what the fuck's going on now. They were just 3 niggas in fucking turtlenecks, just powerbombing people. So I'm like, well, we'll see what this happens. But Wyatt came through on Raw, Bray Wyatt and rocking chairs, fuck Kane over it. They started getting a little
theatrical.
Makes sense. So I'm gonna have to go with the Wyatts having the better debut.
Nigga, what?
Over the Shield.
We're agreeing on something else.
We're talking debuts. The
Mike,
Wyatts.
My bad.
You missed it. Hold on. It is.
I heard him. It
is. Oh man. Wait, what happened? Where did I go? I opened up a whole other window. Yo, this shit is crazy.
Oh, no, she broke the space-time with her.
Oh, I'm about to say, I guess I'm by myself today.
I threw in another dimension with my agreement to her, so that me agreeing with her can never happen again. So if she can come back to this time period in this moment, then we continue on. Well, we continue without her. I mean, she'll make her way back. Somebody get Miss Frizzle on the Madison Bus, call her back.
Somebody, a real nigga got you. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Makes sense. So put up the next one. So we had the Wyatts.
Oh shit, he about to get himself in here so he can get himself frustrated.
Damn. You better be. Y'all lucky.
It wasn't nothing. That was you because you agreed with us, and the space-time continuum was my God.
You better be fucking happy, boy, because I was gonna fuck this shit
Well,
up.
the next one about to make you mad. That's probably what it is.
Uh-oh.
The next one on some bullshit.
What's the next one? Okay.
Ooh,
So
KO and
we have
Brock though.
now
Here he go with
is
his bullshit.
don't do this. This is Kevin Owens' debut on the main roster, still holding the NXT Championship and going against John Cena at that point. And this is Brock Lesnar debut when he eviscerated Spike Dudley, and he was deemed the next big thing at that point. And we all know what happened afterwards. Just Brock was Brock. Kevin Owens actually beat John Cena at I believe it was Money in the Bank that year. Still holding the NXT Championship, so that was big for the NXT brand. Putting their champion on the main roster to debut, but Brock just came out of nowhere with Paul Lee, and I thought he killed Spike Dudley.
And KO just fucked everybody up.
Them triple power bombs, man.
So, who had the better debut, Brock Lesnar or Kevin Owens?
Mike,
I'm going
you
first.
Go first
Because I feel like I'm going Brock Lesnar. I got to because it led to his greatness. I think this is my personal opinion. This is my personal pick for that particular situation because when I seen Brock debut, that shit came out of nowhere. It literally, I remember just sitting there watching that bullshit ass match. The match was annoying as hell. And I'm just sitting there watching it. And you see Paul Heyman out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit, look at Paul Heyman. And I knew Paul Heyman was back in WWE at that point. And you see Brock Lesnar come out of nowhere. I'm like, this dude big as shit. I swear to God, I remember saying that. I'm like, yo, this guy is fucking big. Like, and then he just that triple power bomb, and the crowd was like, oh shit. Like they just, and you just every time he power bomb, I'm like, this nigga's dead, bro. Like, let him go. Like, let him go.
God.
Like, yo,
that's
and then
just
it was
brutality.
embarrassing. Like, you see him flexing and shit. I'm like, yo.
I get my life
for
together.
breakfast and lunch. Like, it don't make no sense. Like,
whole steroids, straight up, no traces.
I'm just gonna go with Brock Lesnar because that motherfucker came in as a brute and still is a brute to this goddamn day, just like that.
Child.
Let it ride. Let it ride.
Cam?
I don't know. This is a tough one for me. Brock Lesnar had one of the strongest debuts. It's just coming through and just beating shit. And I thought he killed Spike Dudley on the power bomb.
He was like, is he dead? That nigga dead.
But I am going to pick Kevin Owens because just the NXT as a whole was. Here we go.
What?
I'm shocked.
And NXT as a whole was just all right. Yes. NXT as a whole was just a third brand. It was just the stepchild getting it. Just got his legs underneath him. But Sami Zayn won the championship, and then Kevin Owens did that to him. So for the NXT third brand to come up on the main roster, challenge John Cena, and beat him at Money in the Bank,
right?
There's something else. So it's just
but he debuted at that particular Money.
It led to him facing.
It was like WrestleMania. Okay. Is that where he debuted?
No, it was like the summer. It was in like the summer or something like that. I remember that. It was like maybe July.
They had 3 matches and Cena won 2 up.
Okay. Got you.
So I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens.
So 1 for Kevin Owens and 1 for Brock Lesnar. No pressure at all that I'm the one who has to break the stalemate. So
what show you do?
I have a personal bias because I cannot fucking stand Brock Lesnar. Okay. So my opinion on this is extremely biased. And that is why I have to go with Brock Lesnar.
I'm a weirdo, yeah, I'm a weirdo. People looking at me crazy.
I don't care though.
Listen, I love to hate that motherfucker. I hate to love that motherfucker. But when that motherfucker walked down listen, I was like, he's gonna kill everybody, and he proceeded to be this unstoppable fucking force, this immovable object, and everything. And it's just, I love like KO because he's a fucking fantastic wrestler, but his debut didn't impact me as hard. Like my jaw was on the floor with this nigga because the fuck did he come from? This brute, this fucking monster among men. The first
I'm a
one.
weirdo. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. People looking at me crazy. I don't care though.
I really love that bite. All right, so what's the next one? Because Brock Lesnar won that one. Sorry, KO, I love you. Ooh.
Now we have.
Oh shit! This is the
Scott Hall.
hardest thing on this fucking list.
Now we got Scott Hall's debut. I just added Kevin Nash in there. It makes sense. But Scott Hall's debut on WCW. This is before NWO and stuff like this. This was Scott Hall in a fucking jean jacket set coming through. Or it was the 7-year hiatus over of CM Punk debuting at AEW that fateful night, the first episode of Rampage
in Chicago.
we thought it would never happen.
Chicago.
But CM Punk came through.
Don't y'all fuck this up. Don't fuck.
What's your pick, King Kurt Live?
Who the fuck cares about a CM Punk?
Oh my god!
The Outsiders, NWO, WCW, Razor Ramon, in denim jeans,
There's a debut.
slick back ponytail, Scott Hall. I know what the fuck his name is, but that's the I said what I said.
He know what he's talking about, and he knows exactly which one he's talking about. I know what he's talking about too.
All I'm saying is I don't usually jump in this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's about to get fucked up real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. If you don't mind, Cam, go ahead and do what you do.
Oh, you want me to start?
No, I can start.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna get.
Oh, he's gonna go in. He about to go the fuck in.
Listen. Sometimes you just gotta play the tapes. You don't even say words. Just play the tapes. That goddamn no, it ain't NWO. If it's NWO, that's a whole different situation. We're talking about just Scott Hall coming in them tight ass pants and jumping over the guardrail and punching somebody, versus somebody who literally has been asked for 7 fucking years. 7. I'm going with the motherfucker that's been asked for 7 years instead of a tight ass pants jumping over a thing and punching somebody. Mind you, that was epic at its time, but it doesn't compare. Not to some shit like
So the
Mike
Overlord
has
has spoken.
Difficulties. Mike is getting something must have happened with Mike internet because obviously Mike as the is the WWE babyface as the motherfucking WWE babyface. I just know.
oh,
I
man.
just know he didn't do no disrespectful shit like he just did.
Debut.
I don't even want to do this fucking show.
This may be our last episode.
But Mike on the cool. If he quit because of you, we gonna have to have a conversation. Because you know. Antoine, what's your pick? I'm curious. Before we give out, So listen. I'm inclined to agree with Michael.
Oh, she about to get booted.
because when everyone no, you don't understand. People have been begging for Punk to come back for years. And he was like, if Hunter Hearst Helmsley is anywhere near the forefront, fuck that nigga. I don't want to be nowhere near him. So we thought it was just, he's never coming back. But then AEW comes along and they're trying and they're doing their best and they're building. And Punk is like, you know what? I can make a fucking impact there. I can do some real good and help them build something from scratch to people who will listen to me. And he broke the fucking world for a few minutes when he walked into that arena and the rafters shook. Sold out show just with the rumor of him being there. They dropped a little hint of a whisper of a hope. And then people came in droves. And when they heard his music start, and when they started singing his theme while he was man, impactful. You fucking right. Yeah, you fucking right. That one wins. Period. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox, and I had one in every color. So Punk wins this one.
I didn't vote yet.
Oh no, I know, but it's already 2, so I was just practicing.
I got a goddamn vote.
He trying to make it a 2-2 vote so he can go to the
Right?
crowd, to the audience.
Cam, I'm actually very curious.
This one, I remember it. A bunch of nobodies wrestling at that point. Scott Hall comes out with the sleeveless denim set. I'm sorry, sleeveless grass. I'm like, you think you know, but you don't know. It was a thing. It just was like, oh shit. This is like real shit. This nigga just like walked into WCW like it's nothing. And the way they played it off was just so good. It was just like, oh, him and Nash defected, and then the whole thing, and just like, oh, who's the third man? And then Bash to the Beach happened, and then NWO happened. And just a whole thing. You didn't know what was real or fake at that time watching wrestling. And that was probably the beauty of it, just being so naive to it.
True.
So that was a thing. But then this nigga left us high and dry in 2014. We don't know what this motherfucker went to UFC, tried to do karate, tried to do some bum ass movies. You know, we just want to see Punk wrestle again. Then he's on WWE backstage bullshit with Fox. Oh, CM Punk, he's talking about wrestling. Cool. Nah, we want to see you wrestle, bruh. We don't want to see that shit. And then that backstage went off, and Punk kept his money. But then AEW just teasing the bullshit. Oh, we in Chicago. And they open it up.
He really trying to push this shit. Look at him.
Cult of Personality comes on. Punk comes out. They actually fucking did it. You son of a bitch. You actually fucking did it.
He did it. The son of a bitch did it.
10 million views on YouTube as of 2 months ago. All AEW shit on YouTube was a year ago. They got like beyond that. So I'm gonna go for the one. I'm trying to finish.
Let him finish.
I'm gonna go with CM Punk's debut. For the debut. 7 years. 7 years we've been waiting.
There has been some technical difficulties with a dark match. Unfortunately, due to these technical difficulties, the feed of your hosts have apparently cut the fuck off because they have absolutely lost their whole cotton picking mind. I apologize for the transgressions of these motherfuckers who only know this new shit. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to take over. But at some point,
after system, that's cool. But you mad. I've been talking shit the whole goddamn time.
The three of you, I expected one.
The last time we talked, we said, what kind of tournament is this? It is the best. What?
I gave Scott Hall his kudos.
I gave him his flowers while he was on the screen.
I gave him his kudos. You go to the next one, I guess.
And then you just gonna be all like, well, you know, them's the breaks.
Niggas get fired every day, B.
Now you being childish.
All right, so
Oh my
the
God,
next
is that
one,
Kane?
yes, it's gotta be Kane. You know, the infamous Hell in a Cell match between I believe it's Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. You know, Kane breaks open the door. It's gotta be Kane versus the 1-2-3 Kid debuting on Monday Night Raw and beating Razor Ramon. So, who
Earth,
had the better
Wind, and
debut?
Asher. Child. So who wins in the best debut?
We're gonna go. We're gonna go with Kane on this one.
I'm gonna go with Kane on this one. I was gonna go first, but go ahead, Kim.
It's gotta be Kane.
Go ahead, Corbell.
And Mike is on sub mute right now, so
Are you talking? Because we
Can
sure
y'all
can't
hear me?
We
Can
can
y'all
hear
hear
you
me?
now.
Oh, all right. I'm my bad. We're gonna go with Kane as a collective. The black
So is
delegation
this another
chooses
wash?
Kane. We're gonna move on now.
No. You go too far right there. The black nothing don't claim nothing, Mr. Republican governor wannabe gubernatorial ass.
I have never jumped in so many of y'all fucking.
What's wrong with it? Gotta be Kane.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Over 1-2-3 Kid.
Listen. That I actually saw that match when it was aired live for the first fucking time. Nobody knew what a 1-2-3 Kid was at all. Do you know
Kane.
how amazing that was? How it launched X-Pac's career?
Debut. It's gotta be Kane. Let's put up the next one.
Yeah, you gotta put the next one up. Through hellfire and brimstone will I fight my brother.
All right, we have the debut Survivor Series, the Gobbledygooker, the Undertaker.
This is a wash, fool.
Showing up and versus Nexus, who came through, destroyed everybody in the fucking ring, to John Cena, to everybody. And Daniel Bryan got fired because he choked out Justin Roberts with a tie. That was a little tidbit right there. But as you can see, that's the David Otunga, Wade Barrett, Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater, Ryback, Darren Young, and the Black with the stuff on this, with the, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't even know his name.
The Black. Well, who had the best debut? The Undertaker.
Taker.
What? It's Nexus. Don't do that.
As we move on, you get out of here.
What? You don't even have no reason to say Undertaker. Your body wasn't even alive when the Undertaker did.
Yeah, I was alive.
What?
Yeah, Undertaker.
I know this motherfucker didn't say somebody that wasn't the Undertaker's name.
It's not. It's the Nexus. You come on now. You really think the Undertaker was gonna go off a Repo Man and fucking the fucking the hockey dude and the fucking he's another character. We didn't know.
A man jokes your door open, says, "Out of the car, I'm taking your car."
Yo,
You know what I do?
It was not the fucking.
I pull out the
Right on his forehead.
Yo, I got a double up shit on you, bro. Are you fucking kidding
You're
me?
crazy. You're crazy. You guys are wild. You're crazy. Go ahead, Nexus.
I can't.
It was Nexus. It was Nexus. Come on. All right, Undertaker, sure.
Undertaker wins that.
Buy your do-rag, please.
Y'all just knew. Y'all just knew he was the man coming in as a virus.
You tried it too hard, didn't you?
He scared people better than the
With your
Nexus
faux velvet.
I remember
Antoine, you called it before you called it. All right, so what's the next matchup, Kurt? Undertaker won that one.
The last one.
Right? Yeah.
The last one. Oh, God damn it.
And it's Shinsuke Nakamura debuting in TakeOver Dallas to face Sami Zayn. And then Adam Cole's NXT debut in NXT Brooklyn 3. So, man, here we go. So who had the best NXT debut?
Why?
See, Anton knows. Nexus, baby. Nexus. Y'all just knew Undertaker was gonna be the shit up.
So
loosen up that do-rag, bro.
I'm fine with I'm actually cool with Nakamura's because he actually wrestled.
That part.
And that shit was fire. That's one of my favorite matches like ever in WWE history.
Top 10. NXT match for me of all time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Adam Cole, baby, on this one.
Wait, how, Sway?
What do you mean
Oh,
now?
We just picking.
Shinsuke absolutely can. Yeah, no, he can rock the shit. But why?
Why? Because it was Cole or O'Reilly. You kind of like it wasn't Fish and O'Reilly, so they were already on NXT, and then Adam Cole just left the Ring of Honor, came through in the WWE with came through, and then making Undisputed Era. I thought it was going to be pretty much just like Red Dragon with the I forgot the faction he was at with Ring of Honor, but I think Cole had the better debut to just make a whole new wave for NXT at that point. Like you knew shit was gonna jump off at that point with them three, especially Cole just getting the pieces together for that one to make Undisputed Era. It's a close one because Nakamura debuted and had a great match with Sami. Great match.
Sami Zayn, man, that shit
just
was
coming
fucking...
out in wrestling. It didn't really, and it was all unchoreographed at that point. They did it on the fly. I get it.
Which it adds to the charm. Look, you over here being loud and wrong. Let me just shut this shit down.
It's Adam Cole for me.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Okay. He has been screwed over by the main roster, but honey, his reign in NXT, baby. That debut, baby.
Better. Definitely was better. That music, his impact, the interaction.
That just on all levels, Shinsuke Nakamura
No
wins
disrespect
this
to Adam
round.
Cole, because that's one of my favorite debuts ever too. But
At
I just
all
think
whatsoever.
That it was better. I think Nakamura's is better because he actually wrestled and like tore the roof down.
It was a wonderful match. It was a fantastic match.
Can King Kurt
get off that internet? Jesus.
Can King Kurt bring up the bracket so we can see round 2 for next week coming up?
Do we have our winners? You have our winners ready?
We have Moxley. Well, I think we had John Moxley winning that one, so he's going to take on Chris Jericho next week. Might be good.
Possibly.
Good for a debut.
The Wyatt
won that
Brock.
one, so Brock Lesnar and the Wyatts. Pretty good. Adam Cole versus Undertaker. I guess that was going to be a wash. Oh, no. Nakamura versus Undertaker.
Nakamura. I'm about to say, don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
and then
damn.
Punk versus Kane.
Interesting. We might have to put that through the ringer again and see who can like match up with who, like make some better matchups maybe.
He ain't gonna like
we could surprise y'all. But all right then, so that was round 1 of our best debut tournaments. We appreciate y'all sticking around, and Facebook was really trying not to let us be great. But once again, go to headnerdsincharge.com and look at the content we have for you. Look at our merch. It's getting cold outside. You want a warm, cozy, comfy hoodie, and these are cozy and comfy. I've washed this one like 50 million times, and it still looks amazing. We have t-shirts, hats, and hoodies. We do offer Afterpay as a form of payment, and there is a promo code for the hoodies. Don't steal my hoodie. You can go on over to OnStage Plus. It is an app on your phone, Apple app or Google Play Store, because HNIC has gone global, baby. We've also expanded nationally. We are on East and West Coast. We have HNIC East, HNIC West. We have the North and South forthcoming. We doing the damn thing, y'all. This is just the beginning. Get in where you fit in. Go over to patreon.com/headnerdsincharge to invest in the future of a Black-owned media company, because, baby, that's what we are. And we doing it. And HNIC Darkmatch is one of the many shows that is up and coming. Thank you so much for supporting. This is week 9, y'all.
We here.
We
ain't
here.
Going nowhere.
We got a few more episodes of season 1 and season 2, baby. We already been working on content for y'all. We got a new intro. We got a whole bunch of new shit coming your way. And the content and the drama is only going to get better. So before I let y'all know and remind y'all how to support and watch me and follow my every move, go to HNIC Darkmatch on Instagram. Slide in the DMs if you have any questions, if you want to talk about any topics, if you have any botches, you can send them there as well. And contact at headnerdsincharge.com. So, Spider Cam, let them know who you is, who you bees, and where to follow you, since you know you out in these streets now.
in the streets.
In them streets.
You know, support the startup restaurant, the Spider Gang Chicken. You know,
Heard porno.
how's it porno? Because the customer service is great. You know,
Heard
don't hate on me.
porno. It's okay. Don't let me. I had a temporary case of Tourette's.
Anyways,
Uh-huh.
Spider Can, aka Mr. AKA God's favorite co-host. It is what it is. Truth is the truth. And it's y'all niggas gonna be in jail for a while. Let us set you free one time. One time for the one time, but you can follow me on Instagram, amazing_SpiderCam.
Mike Hennessy 215, leader of Kensington's finest champions.
Yes.
Let them know who you
KFC.
is, where you be, and how to follow you and support you.
All right, this is Mike Hennessy 215. You can follow me on Instagram, Mike Hennessy 215. Make sure that y'all keep y'all ladies next to y'all because there's some weird niggas out here. But anyway, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But anyway, this is the face that run the place, the WWE everything, babyface champion, all that good stuff. But, you know, I work out deals or something. You know what I mean? Shout out to Armed Anderson. Keep doing your thing.
That sounds shady as hell.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that shit bust me. That burn ass, dry ass chicken in your mouth. You make that shit look good. Well, last but certainly not fucking least, because you only leave the best for last. This is the deity who deigns grace you peons with her presence. LJ the Great, the goddess of the odd. I came at you live and in all the colors of the goddamn rainbow on this here evening. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for debating and discussing and being pissed off with us because, you know, of course, they would choose to drop all that shit hours beforehand. Once again, do not forget, we will have Ron Starr on our show next week. Thursday, 9-ish. You already know how we do. But he will be on the show and he's going to let us know whose ass he's going to kick and what beef is going on in preparation for his upcoming live events on November the 13th. And that is also the same day as AEW Full Gear. So we will be coming at you sometime after that to go over what happened on the pay-per-view. You always know we have good conversations over that. And go and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. Goddess, GAWDESS of the Odd. And go follow Hnic Darkmatch on Instagram.
Give it a follow. Don't play no games.
Better do it, right?
We can figure for us. I mean, we got Armed Anderson on deck. Please believe. Don't get him mad.
Right? Like,
don't get him mad.
He gonna pull out the Glock.
He gonna busting down doors, putting your mama in the figure
And now you bleed. All right, y'all. We out of here. Come see us next week and go and watch us on Head Nerds in Charge on Wednesday, 8:45-ish. So whenever the hell we get off the stream.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold